it is formally known as the Chaparral Ground Effect Vehicle. It's wide, square-edged, they found that just such that.
Shape is the most apparent difference between the new FW14 and its predecessors, while beneath its multicolored skin lurks an improved version of the Renault V10 engine, and its most radical feature, a brand new semi-automatic gearbox.
Er stond er nog iets over de regels van volgend jaar. Dit wordt volgend jaar verboden. Het is actieve vering. Het team wat het beste voor elkaar heeft is het team van Williams. Het is er volgend jaar dus niet meer bij. En u ziet het inderdaad goed. Deze auto is niet dood, hij leeft.
After his 2 years at Ferrari, Nigel has more experience of semi-automatic transmissions than any other Formula One driver. First laps in the car are cautious, almost tentative, the driver feeling out every nuance of his new steed.
My main impression as we ride with Nigel Mansell, you see his helmet just on the left-hand side. That is Beckett's corner. Now into those 4.5G corners. The right, left, at Beckett's itself. Round Chapel curve. doing about 150 miles an hour down the fastest part of the course. Well, equal fastest. He's doing 190 miles an hour here as he goes into Stowe Corner, whacks it back into fifth gear, round Stowe at 100 miles an hour, swing left into the Vale, a little dip here. Now there's a short climb into another left-hander, second gear, which leads into the third gear, right-hander at Club Corner. From third to fourth to fifth to sixth, almost as quickly as you can say it. Up to Abbey Curve, the left-hander ahead of us at 180 miles an hour.
Good? Yes.
Indianapolis, Indiana, home to the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the famed Indy 500, often called the greatest spectacle in racing. The Indy 500 is unrivaled in the world of U.S. motorsports for its long history, tradition, and innovation. Perhaps nowhere was this more evident than in the 1968 Indy 500, when an estimated 300,000 people packed our turbine jet engines. One of the turbines that ran in the 68 Indy was Lotus car number 70, driven by racing legend Graham Hill, who proved the car's incredible speed by being the first to break the one-lap qualifying record.
Hill turns 4 blistering laps at an average of 171.208 miles an hour, a new track record.
In 1978, Murray's search for a competitive edge is taken to new extremes with his extraordinary fan car.
The fan car was born out of necessity, really, because Lotus had invented ground effect.
Colin Chapman's Lotus team have worked on their aerodynamics to achieve so-called ground effects, sucking the car to the track and thus allowing more grip and higher cornering speeds. Lotus's success is a challenge to all the teams. Murray urgently needs inspiration, and he finds it in the rulebook with a loophole in the wording. The regulations state that a movable device, primarily used to give an aerodynamic advantage, is not allowed. Murray therefore designs a large fan which, he can argue, is primarily to cool the engine, but with the crucial side effect of sucking the car to the road.
And I did the sums, and I had to do them several times because I couldn't believe the downforce multiplied by the number of square inches under the car. You know, it was just an astronomical figure. I stuck a bloody great big fan on the back of the car, driven off the gearbox, and sealed the entire motor car to the ground. So you had this whole area under suction. The difficult bit, in 3 months we had to redesign the whole car and come up with a fan that would survive nearly 8,000 revs. That was 18 inches diameter without falling to pieces, and all the early ones exploded.
The Swedish Grand Prix at Anderstorp, and Murray's secret weapon is unveiled for the first time.
I think for the majority of the teams it was a novelty. When they first saw it on the Thursday, word went around that obviously we had this car and it had a fan on the back of it. I remember Colin Chapman immediately saying it was illegal. And every time the car came in fact even when we raced, we had a dustbin lid that we used to actually put over the fan.
The fan car could get as much downforce damage